All right, that was perfect, man. And yeah, so I think like I run out of topics here. So that is anything else you wanted to talk about? That anything else you want to mention? Or you want to ask me?
Yeah, what I was curious about, what are you hoping to do with your community? Where is your community going? That's growing so fast. I love seeing the pictures on LinkedIn and everything else. And I know my partner is Spanish, so I've
Mm-hmm.
even been saying to her, "You need to go to Lucas's meetups because that's the place where you'll connect with other people who have the same
Exactly.
struggles as you do." Because I'm Irish, so there's a certain blind spot I have
Mm,
when it comes to people coming into Ireland and
I
dealing with
see.
those troubles and things as well. So I'm loving to see, like, what are you hoping to build out your community as well, or do you have a plan, or are you just enjoying the ride?
I'm enjoying the ride, and it's been very fun to do it. And one of the main things I've been working on is now that the community grows so much that got attention for other communities. So to put in perspective, the IT in Dublin start with three guys. They wanted to go to Spire and have some beers, and they meet up at the Spire of Dublin, and then they went to a pub to have some beers, and then they decided to do this more online, and as it was a Google forum, and then they went to Facebook, where it got popular, and then since 2015 we've been doing these meetups, and now since like 2 years ago I become the organizer of the group, and the idea was actually always bring Brazilians and talk to them about like the difficulties of getting a job now and get the critical skills that the working visa and other stuff. But then the community got a lot of traction from other communities as well. So we start seeing like doing our meetups. We start seeing a lot of people from Thailand, Nigeria. They came along because they got to know the group online, and they're like, okay, I go in there because it's an expat community of coders. And then but the problem was we do the meetups in Portuguese, so it's a little bit difficult for people to understand Portuguese. And then we decided to now get this meetup and make another one that's in a different time that we can open for everyone. And I believe now when we launch the next one, I invite you and I send you like the link and everything when it's gonna be, and then you can show up
Oh,
there
absolutely.
and join there.
Absolutely. No, that's fantastic. I knew I would not get much out of it not speaking Portuguese. So,
Exactly. And then yeah, so it's been growing a lot, and then I've launched now a different community called Higher Brain, and this community is focused now more on job interviews and CV preparation. It's more like very niche for that, and it's been growing too, but it's not as IT in Dublin because IT in Dublin is more broad and there is more topics that you can explore there. But I'm happy with both of them, and I think it's been great. It's been a great experience to build this community because the amount of feedback that it got and the amount of people that they went through the struggle to get a job, and now they have the job is like it's kind of fulfilling. And now I always been very skeptical about these people who do volunteer work and they do like this job for other people, and that they feel the joy to have other each other. And then now I can see the value of being recognized as someone that help other people, and that's very interesting. That's very fascinating for me.
and you asked earlier, how do you not get wrapped up
Yeah,
in your work, or like becoming what you work? I think it's to remember as humans that we're social creatures and
exactly.
we should help each other.
Yeah,
And if we can, absolutely do it. I know a lot of people aren't in the place to help right now, but fingers crossed, if you're interested in topics like this and everything else, like you're on the right path to
yeah,
becoming an extremely valuable technologist, manager, whatever it happens to be. Um, but then you will have somebody who will want to follow behind you in a very similar path. So even if you can help one person, it's hugely
yeah.
rewarding. I've seen four people in my community get their first jobs in the last month, and it
Mm.
was just like how awesome. They're just
Yeah,
talking, they're
that's
writing
amazing.
articles, they're teaching, they're getting involved, and yeah, it's just so nice to see people succeed and
Yeah,
to say thank you, because like you also don't feel like you did anything. I don't know if you feel that. It's just like, hey,
No, I
I
don't feel
just
to do
organized
anything.
some beers.
Exactly. For me, it's more like for. I remember one guy. He came one of the meetups and he said to me, "Oh, I got this job offer, and look, this is a Brazilian, and he got a job offer, and the company say I gonna sponsor your visa." And then he went to the meetup, and then, like, I don't know if you want to get it. And then I asked him, like, do you like the company? I do. Do you like the job you're going to perform? I do. So what are you waiting for? And then 1 month later, he came back to the meetup, and then he said in front of everyone, now, if it wasn't Lucas to give that little push, that little nudge, I wouldn't get the job. I was like, well, yeah, I was just being the reason there. You already have made the decision. You just, like, as a social being, you're just seeking out other people to understand if your decision is correct. So
Yeah.
it's important to see, like, I didn't do anything. I was just like someone to add to his reasons to get the job. That's what
Yeah.
I feel like.
No, and it's so awesome when you see that kind of feedback from people as well, like that
Yeah,
you are the person that they believe it was you that did that for
it's
them.
true.
Even though it's a small nudge that all it was for you, but it's huge for the people that are in the
Mm,
position or a little bit lost. And we've all been in
exactly.
a position where we felt
Yeah.
lost. So yeah, without being too philosophical about it,
Yeah.
try and light somebody else's way. You can really help people out very easily on
It's true.
this stuff. And usually all it takes is having a conversation. Be willing to spend some time with people and sincerely listen.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Hey, man, it was great to talk to you, guy. Nayo.
Well,
Thank you.
I've one last thing before we
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
right?
definitely,
We
definitely.
will have to team up and
Exactly.
do a
Yeah,
hackathon soon with our two communities. Why we haven't done that
it's
yet?
true.
It would
It's
be
true.
great fun.
No, definitely. I think we should do. I think we should get the communities together, do a nice hackathon, and even more because, like, Kodo is open source as well, so that's great. So I believe that it's a lot of things that people can contribute to, and I think a hackathon would be nice. Let's team up and let's do this, man. I'm very up
Yeah,
for it.
absolutely. Because I've already got people like I know we have an event I'm co-organizing with AWS coming up and other
Hmm.
things. So we're starting to get the right people involved.
Yes.
I think the two of us we could make a really cool hackathon.
Oh man, definitely. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right,
Hey, listen,
Lucas, it
man.
was so much fun talking to you.
That was extremely fun, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for your inputs, and I think I it's gonna be amazing. So.